Yes, now from Alamo, welcome back to another video on Jazza TV. Today marks my 14th year anniversary as a professional boxer. Been fighting for like 20 years. Amazing really, 14 years as a professional. When you turn pro, turn pro very young, like didn't like start. I didn't even do strength and conditioning until my 3rd year as a pro. I lost the British title. I lost my first British title fight. And then started doing strength and conditioning. That was due to training programs and what I didn't know then, what I do know now, and always improving. But 14 years is a long time for a professional fighter, isn't it? And to say just 14 years could be on the road, probably couldn't do that on the road, could you? But at the top level, fighting the top lads, world title aspirations still. My latest achievement was the IBO world title, so it's just one more above that now. But yeah, getting that world title is done everything at every level, and I always said that my goals are as a pro to win a world title and to have a 100 fight. I was sitting in the car with Jimmy Carroll on the way to my first ever fight. I was in the gym for 2 weeks, and I got told you're fighting. Got my medical after 1 week. I got told you're fighting this weekend in where was I? We were fighting. We were getting the car. It was a drive away. Maybe an hour away, something like that from ours. And in the car on the way, Jimmy Carroll, who was my coach from the Solly Boxing Club, he told me he had over 100 fights, and I was amazed. It was like, wow, 100 fights. And where I am now myself, I'm on 98. This next fight will be 99. And you know what? It's for the WBA Intercontinental, which is the top 10 world title ranking. And it'd be amazing to win a world title on me 100th fight, you know. Tick both of them boxes on the same night, you know. What a dream come true that would be. But I am optimistic about that, by the way. But 14 years, like what my point is here is longevity in boxing. What you put it down to, because this is what I put it down to, doesn't mean it's true. I think everyone's different, everyone's designed differently genetically and stuff like that. But when you talk about longevity in the sport, my things was these are my reasons for it. Clean living. My first so many years as a professional boxer, I didn't eat like I eat now because I didn't know I had an eating addiction, to be honest. I brought it in from the amateurs, but then I went on to correct that problem and put it right, and now I don't eat nothing. Like, I just about eat some processed food. I don't eat sweets. I've been like for 4.5 years, not like no chocolate, no jellies, nothing bad, you know. Nothing bad goes into my body, you know. That's just through trial and error, to be honest. Messing the weight up time after time and getting sick of it. Messing myself up and then going against myself. So that's why I don't do that now. Not because I'm some monk or not like that, just because I really want to win and it benefits me more than anything. And it takes a lot of lessons, doesn't it, in life. Sometimes we have to go through the same lesson over and over and over before we finally get the point. And I was smashing the candle at both ends. I was eating really hard on the food and then training a lot. So I was overtraining because I was overeating, and I was just burning the candle at both ends. And obviously when it gets to fight night, then you're under rested and then you're overtrained. So it's a real thing, overtraining and stuff like that. So that's why I learned that one. The second one, this is what I do believe. Now, you would say performance enhancing drugs. I'm happy to say I've never taken a drug in my life. Performance enhancing drugs, I believe, well, recreational drugs as well, I believe that's a big one as well. That can shorten many careers. But performance enhancing drugs, I can see an argument for both. So I could say, if you take them, you'll be stronger, faster, stronger, fitter. But I don't believe longer is one of them things. I believe that once a fighter goes down that path, and then we see the state of boxing as it is right now, I think that they should make two different boxings. I think that they should make a professional boxing and then an enhanced boxing. And then you choose. But then if you get the cheating fuckers, still do it then Monday. But at least some of them get a choice. But the truth is, would me and you watch professional boxing if there was an enhanced boxing? Don't think so. You want to watch the best, wouldn't you? And that's why a lot of fighters do it, because there's a lot of pressure from not just and the coaches who are around them, the teams around them, promoters too, and the television companies. Everyone turns a blind eye because no one wants to say that they take part in these people who do this stuff. So that's just the way it is. I believe that it shortens your career for these reasons. Once you start dabbling, you're on a vicious cycle. You must live in worry. You've got to live in worry. It's like you're waiting for the dopamine, the VADA and UCAD to come and knock at the door. You must be anxious about that. You've got to be, haven't you? Your career could be over at any point and you love the sport. And then that's on the back of your mind all the time. The implications that it has on your health. Like, obviously you must have side effects. It can't just all be good. So just believe there's a few factors there, you know. And then imagine if you're on the steroids and you lost the fight. Now it's hard enough losing, but imagine losing on steroids and you're getting beat off someone who's not on steroids. Where do you go from there? So I believe that people on steroids, unless they're fighting other people on steroids, fucking proper tangent this one, innit? But I believe that you're only one loss away from swerving it if you are on steroids. That's what I believe anyway, because of the mental impact that'll have on you. You'll be damaged, destroyed, so you can't look yourself in the mirror as it is. Never mind, now you're getting beat off people who aren't on steroids. It says a lot about yourself, doesn't it? So anyway, that's my second one. I haven't got people around here really. Like, my family said to me, look, we're done with this, Jazz. It's been over like 12 years we've been involved in professional boxing. Now you're always still sacrificing. Nothing's ever give up. You've never let up. You're still smashing it as hard as you can. We don't want to live like that. I would say, well, you know what? I'm not going to hold you back. I'm grateful for everything that you've done, and I can't stop you because it's the truth, you know. And then you're also having them the wrong way, yeah, as always. But then the next one will be. There's loads of reasons. What do you think? Put them in the comments. But anyway, I had a conversation with Barry Aim one time, and it was a short conversation, but I got a lot out of it because I asked the right questions. And I said to Barry, what do you think is the reason? So I don't follow boxing, but I follow snooker. And I said to Barry, what do you believe, Barry, is the reason behind the longevity now? Because snooker players, they last a lot longer in the sport now. And he said to me, it's the money. It's the incentive to keep on playing. Now, he didn't know what it was, why snooker players couldn't carry on playing years ago. He thought it might have been the eyes, it might have been the age, but a lot of them said that, what was the passion was the ending. They said passion was the reason behind it. Now, is that passion for money? Could be the love of money, couldn't it? Could be the love of the sport. It could be the love of the lifestyle, you never know. So that's one there. It's interesting. In the same conversation, Barry told me something along the lines of he handed it over to Eddie because Eddie was a youngster and he didn't want to be carrying on. And you know, you look at the other old promoters who were still in the game, it's time to get out and give it over to the kids. But at the time I agree with him, but then you look back now and you say, look at Frank Warren now, he's got a seat at the biggest party in the world now, hasn't he? Because he was smart, resilient, and he invested in the big boys, the heavyweights, and that's why he's got probably the biggest seat at the party now. So yeah, longevity, amazing things, and amazing things come with it. My advice to youngsters: live a clean life. And like someone said that to me, I probably wouldn't listen either, but live that clean life because you get better with age. It's like, I look back at myself now, what would you say the peak age was? Maybe 25 to 28 maybe for most fighters, but there's a career that goes on afterwards, and it's all in the air, it's mental, you know. And if you keep your athleticism and you can keep your physical to go along with it by living a good lifestyle and having longevity, you'll find out what I'm saying now. But don't be that fighter who's finished at 25 because you didn't live the right lifestyle, you know. Whatever your motivation might be, like I said, the lifestyle, the achievements, the money, a lot of it will come after that age. So stick with it in the young age, and like, don't be going out of a weekend or try and do as little as you can. Don't be eating loads of crap, don't be taking drugs, don't be drinking, you know, stay away from mad women. And that's just my advice, you know, on a 14-year career so far, and I'm like, I'm getting better, you know. I'm not delusional. It's not like I'm going to say to myself, I value my own health. You know, I've got a beautiful life outside of boxing, so I don't want to be living that lifestyle, and I can't even wipe my own ass. You know what I mean? So I always look for the signs. I have done since I was 20 odd years old. You know what I mean? I'm 33 now, so yeah. I'll get out when it's time to get out, you know, but it's nowhere near that time for me. I'm feeling great, and I'm about to prove it on the 15th of February. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming to the YouTube channel, and keep on watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you, Family Lambo.